Do you sometimes get fed up with your spray carnations? They just seem to go on and on and on and on. I'm going to show you how to make them into a flower garland to enjoy for a few days longer, but in a slightly different way. I'm Julie from Julie Davis Flower Workshops and Flower Start, the online flower arranging classes. Let's get started. For this project you'll need some yarn. I'm using some cotton yarn used for crocheting. It's thicker and stronger than an embroidery thread, but not quite as thick as knitting wool. And I've threaded that onto a needle with a large eye. This is probably a darning needle or an embroidery needle. And then of course I've got my bunch of spray carnations which are fully open, and they're going to make a really lovely garland. The first job is to cut off all the flower heads. So I've got a pair of scissors here. I'm using my floristry scissors, but any kind of scissors will do. And you need to take each flower head and just cut it off at the base of where the bud starts. And discard the stems. So I've cut all my flower heads off the main stems, and I'm discarding these two. The flowers are just too far open, and once I start to thread them onto the garland, they're just going to fall apart. They're just going to go straight into the compost heap. And I've also got some buds that aren't quite so fully open, and by just gently stroking them down, you'll find that you can open those buds so that they're as large as all. So you start just by pushing the needle through each of the flower heads, finding where it is and pulling it through at the top, and just continue on, making the garland as long or as short as you like. So there it is with just a few flowers on, and I'll come back when I finish the whole length and show you what it looks like. Now I'm down to my last few flower heads, and if you do find that you're having trouble pushing the needle through, you could always push the needle into a firm work surface and pull it through. Or if you find that even difficult, grasp the end of the needle with a pair of scissors and it'll just help you pull it through. So the last few flowers to add in. We'll use the scissors there. And there's the finished length of garland, and now I can cut away the excess thread here and just create a loop at the end to hang that up, and the same at the other end. I now know how long my garland's going to be, so I can then cut the length of yarn off the other end and then a simple loop, and I'll use those loops to hang my garland up between two hooks on my wall. Or if you wanted to, you could have it running along your table. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, where I regularly share handy flower arranging hints, tips and crafting projects. I look forward to seeing you another time.